Hey everybody, Scott here for KPA-TV. Today, I was planning on doing stuff with the Mission EP1TC KP, but I couldn't make my cables in time because I need two right-angle quarter-inch plugs, one stereo, one mono, and nobody in town sells that shit. So it's off to eBay, so sometime next week we'll do that. This week I've got other fish to fry. Today I'm going to show you some fun tricks. Not even a trick. It's just a great use of the EQ in the Kemper. So let's do that. Yeah, I was trying to create a really nice jazzy tone with the Kemper, and I was limited by using a single module for an EQ, so I thought, well, I've got 4 stomps, and traditionally I'm using stomp A is a compressor, B and C are, either a chorus or vibrato or something like that, the loop distortion, and then a noise gate. But since I'm trying to make a jazzy preset here, I'm going to go with a clean sound, so no noise gate necessary. And I'm going to use 2 EQs. So module B and C are both set up for EQ, but they're different. So module B is focusing on the low end of the EQ. Module C is the mids and highs. So there's a little bit of commingling in the mid-range, but it's like the one is mostly lows, the one is mostly highs, and then there's some commingling in the mids. But so I'm using a profile from the Rig Exchange, the Morgan AC20, which I got to tell you is a really good profile for this, and it's so far the only one off the Rig Exchange that I really liked. It's very neutral sounding. It doesn't have a ton of personality, not like a cranked AC30, at least not in the clean profile anyway. It lends itself very well to manipulation, let's just say. So, oh shoot. Let me turn off the EQs first so you can get an idea of my tone. I'm using the neck pickup with the volumes and the tones cranked. I don't like to manipulate the tones on the guitar. I like to do that with the amp. So, if I was playing a jazz gig, this would not cut it. It's just too bright, and even if I'm, finger picking it. So let's click in the EQs. Oh, got them both in there now. Now it's going to be nice and warm. The top end is attenuated. I'm scooping some mids, but in a way that seems very natural. So it's still got a little bit of snap to it. It's not completely devoid of all highs and mids the way that a lot of jazzy tones are, and I'm really not a fan of that. This one, this just sounds, I would just say this one sounds more studio, where everything has been EQ'd to the point where you're not going to get the super high annoying pick sounds and the scraping and the highs. So let's go over to the Kemper. I'm going to show you how I set it up. I'm just going to show you the compressor and the EQ settings. The rest of the stuff is inconsequential. It's very subtle. The compressor is just the default compressor. Simple settings. The first EQ, 100% mix, and 1.2 volume. The first EQ, I'm just going to scroll through the pages for you. There's that. There's that. There's that. And that's the 100% mix. That's the first EQ. That's the one that's concentrating on the low end. Second EQ, we got that. You're gonna have to freeze this if you want to actually copy these settings. So have fun with that. And that. And 100% EQ or 100% mix again. I have done nothing to the amplifier and nothing to the amp's EQ, gain settings, or volume. Those are all stock. So if you go to the Rig Exchange and get the Morgan AC 20 by The Alchemist, you can do this exact sound. It's a pretty cool sound. There you go, everybody. Oh, there goes the pick. It had to happen sooner or later. I will be back on Friday, and I'm going to show you how I'm EQing, how I'm using the double EQ with an overdriven preset. Say a mid-gain. Say a mid-gain Pete Thorne 100, because I'm really liking that amp right now. I'm really loving that profile. It's a Michael Britt profile, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I've got a few favorites. I ordered some Top Jimmies. Their 1963 AC30 profiles are awesome. The JTM 45s are awesome. The Sin Mix that I got from Gauche, that Kerry King JCM 800 is ridiculous. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. The Razor Champ is another awesome one from him. He and I spoke a little bit, and he's going to work on some mid-gain stuff. You know, like some Jubilee, Marshalls, some Friedmans, things like that. Because, let's face it, the market is oversaturated with oversaturated tones. There's way more than enough super heavy things, and not enough of the, you know, plexi kind of sounds, or the 1970s crunch sounds, things that I really like. So, hopefully we'll be doing some of those in the future. And next week I'm also going to, well, maybe I'll demo some of the Sin Mix things on Friday. If not Friday, then next week for sure. So, I'll see you Friday. And until then, everybody, rock on.